What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? Jade Farrar for the Jade Farrar Show, and it's really great to be with you today. I don't normally do unboxings. Let me know in the comments down below whether this is something you appreciate or not. But I picked this up from EB Games on High Street off the back of the release of the, I don't think it's called The Amazing Spider-Man, is it? Or is it just Spider-Man the game? Anyway, the latest Spider-Man game that came out, we have a loot crate thanks to the good people at EB Games. This has been put together by Culture Fly and put together, made, I should say, in China. Because I don't really do the hands-on stuff, we're gonna get Hannah to jump in. I probably need an unboxing knife. This is gonna be all sorts of crazy. Check out that overhead camera view, which took me half a day to set up. We won't do this in real time, I'll do a bunch of cutting. But anyway, there it is. So you know this is a genuine unboxing. The wrap is off. Never seen it before. Trying to figure out which way in we go. You don't hear me say that too often. So I think it's just here in the front. So I probably, oh wow, so right on top there we've got a Culture Fly, can you see that on top? We've got a Culture Fly coupon for 50% off our next order at Culture Fly. Don't know if I'll ever use that. Hannah, do you want to help me with this? So in here,
because this is a collector's item, are we opening everything or just pulling them out?
we are opening this.
Okay.
We are opening this just because I am a wee bit of a Spider-Man fanboy. So it looks like we've got a bit of a backpack. I don't know if you're able to see that in the overhead. So
I'll take the wrapping off?
Yeah, we'll take the wrapping off.
I know that you are very strict on your policy on not opening limited editions, so that's why I was checking in with you, so that's cool.
Oh, and I can probably open this. So okay, so there's the backpack, guys. I would say it's not really good for day-to-day use. You wouldn't, oh, let me just, right. So here's the backpack, and I'd say, you know, you can probably get a small amount of stuff in there. You could probably get a tablet, a couple of books. I mean, what is going on here? Okay, so it's got some false buckles. You open that out, you've got like a, and then going in, if I can find my way around, you know, the main pocket. I mean, it's pretty small. I probably wouldn't use this for anything other than, you know, like a tablet or a couple of books. I definitely consider this a book bag. Seems pretty flimsy. They're not really intending for you to use this day to day, but in terms of memorabilia, still very, very cool, I'd say. And the beanie, I'm always a bit hesitant about beanies because, you know, they never actually fit my head. But I just don't have a trying to see which way we need to go. I just don't have a beanie favoring kind of head, so this definitely doesn't fit me. I'd prefer to say this is much more for a 12-year-old, and I can think of a couple people I could give this away to if that's the route that I go with it. That's the beanie, and it definitely doesn't fit me. I would say it's probably better suited for a 12-year-old. Actually, this entire crate is looking like it was made for a particular age group, which I may or may not have been aware of. So Hannah's gonna bring me the next thing around. Okay, so the next item out the box, as you can see there, it is a thermal mug, and so great to actually have one of these. And this is, we're 3 items in so far, and this is by far the most practical thing that we have on the table, and looking forward to being able to use this. So check that out, that's really awesome. Got the overhead view, and there it is there in all its glory. On to the next item. So next up, we've got a teeny weeny tiny little notebook there, and you can see it here, and I'll put it down for the overhead. That's what it looks like there. Yeah, it's just a really great notebook, not too much to say about it. Always good to have one of these around. Would fit perfectly in the backpack that came with the rest of the set. So this is super. I'm loving this crate so far. Shout out to Culturefly. You might have to like, what? I don't know what this is. It's like a foot blanket. Can't even actually see me, but this is a massive, well, not so massive, it's sort of a single bed blanket. In post I'll try and get you a full-size photo of this, you know.
I don't even think it'll be a single bed blanket.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, anyway, it feels like it's
Maybe for the couch.
it's that faux, is that faux mink? Is that what people buy? That's what it feels like anyway. Big old bedspread thingy for Spider-Man, and I'm doing a terrible job of showing you, but you get the picture. On to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing is probably better shown to the overhead. We have a button with the Spider-Man logo. Don't know if you can see that there. Really cool to have buttons, and I tend to like to put buttons on bags and stuff, so this is really cool if you're into different merch like that. And I think we've got one more thing. So this is what it came in, if you can see that there. So on the label it says Coin Bank. So I think you have a fair idea of what's coming up next. Oh, that's so weird. I've never seen anything like this. Check this out in the overhead. This is probably the one that I was most excited about, because I thought it was going to be like a figurine or something. Turns out it's a very cheaply made money bag, which in New Zealand terms you'd probably only get about $5 in coins in there before it was full. So really, really disappointing, but you know, awesome that they included this. So guys, that was my look at the Spider-Man video game inspired Loot Crate, brought to us by the good people at Culturefly and EB Games. This video was not sponsored, but I just thought I'd give the guys a mention because you don't see stuff like this every day. I don't know how much of this I actually want to keep, so if you leave a comment down below and let me know if you're interested in one of these items and you're based in New Zealand. I'm going to make this restricted to New Zealand only for the purposes of postage. If you're in New Zealand, you think you want to grab a hold of some of this merch, leave a comment down below and let me know which one you would want. It's quite possible that this loot crate that I've unboxed today was aimed at a particular age range that wasn't necessarily mentioned on the website. Just so you know, to be able to pick one of these up, and I paid full price, it was $89 New Zealand money. So guys, that was a quick look at something I picked up recently. Hannah and I have been getting fancy pantsy with the camera gear to bring this to you today. Hope you appreciated just the little additions to the production quality. Thank you for coming out. Oh, I also want to mention, just before I go, big shout out to our community over on Twitch, the Farrar Familia. We've achieved a really big milestone recently in terms of my streaming career, so I just want to say a big thanks to everybody over there. If you are interested in being part of our Twitch community, the Farrar Familia, you'll find a link in the description along with all my other social media accounts. But anyway guys, that's all I've got time for right now. Thank you for being a part of the channel. Thank you for being a part of the journey. Please stay awesome, and we'll see you in the next one.